Welcome to Royal Gist, guys. Push the subscribe button. Harry perhaps a bit over in love. Royal confidant Giles Brandreth considers the Queen's real perspectives on Meghan, as he famous Her Majesty simply desired her grandson to discover his feet and branded the infamous Oprah interview TV nonsense. Whenever the names of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex arise in courtroom circles, courtiers cringe and change the concern or consult with them as people who stay overseas. If Harry and Meghan are referred to the contributors of the royal family, they sincerely smile in short and say we desire them all of the best and not anything else. As I write this, contributors of the brand new King's Communications Group are bracing themselves for what may come, while Prince Harry publishes his much-talked-about memoir, The Correct and Completely Truthful Account of His Life, in January. I'm scripting this not because the prince I become born, however, as the person I actually have become, stated Harry, while the e-book become initially announced. In fact, of course, he become not writing it at all. He become telling his tale to a ghostwriter. Harry's tell-all memoir, for which he obtained an improve of $20 million, £16.53 million, become at the start promised for the fall of 2022. It appears he'd been knowledgeable his grandmother become pretty poorly and determined to pause book in consequence. Was he involved about including stress, fear and unhappiness to her very last months? Possibly. There is no evidence, however, that the Queen become distressed by her grandson's choice to head in advance with the e-book in the first place. She understood Harry's preference to put in writing his e-book, now no longer best for the cash, however, due to the fact he desired to inform his tale to talk his truth. As Meghan May placed it, he would not have been the primary member of the royal family to do so. The Queen remembered the fuss there become in 1951, while her uncle, the Duke of Windsor, posted his very own ghost-written extent of memoirs, A King's Story. He too had desired to inform his truth, and he wanted the cash. The memoir itself has lengthy in view that been forgotten. Although the Queen had by no means studied any of the books about the royal family, her mindset to them had modified over the years. In 1950, while Marion Crawford posted an harmless memoir about her years in the royal family as governess to the then Princess Elizabeth and her sister Princess Margaret, the royal family become fully appalled. But by the time Crawford died, elderly 78 in 1988, Elizabeth II had forgiven her, though I am now no longer certain Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, ever could. As time went by, the Queen became increasingly capable of take the lengthy view. She had lived goodbye that she did once in a while, sense that she had seen all of it before. For example, while the Duke of York, who did himself no favors together with his self-justifying interview for Newsnight in 2019, become harumphing about Harry and Meghan's interview with Oprah Winfrey on American TV in 2020. The Queen chipped in gently. Didn't Sarah do something similar? She did. In 2011, the Oprah Winfrey Network in the US aired Finding Sarah, a 6-component TV collection, wherein the previous Duchess of York shared her tears and her heartache with a TV psychiatrist, and the viewing millions. It become in no way Sarah's first transgression. The once notorious photographs of her having her feet sucked with the aid of using her monetary advisor come to mind. Yet the Queen persisted to exit of her manor to live in contact with Sarah, even though Prince Philip determined his former daughter-in-law passed the pale. The Queen's finest quality, her husband advised me once, become tolerance. She is infinitely tolerant, the Duke of Edinburgh stated, and forgiving. Famously, in 2012, in a accidental stumble upon at Belfast's Lyric Theatre, the Queen shook palms with Martin McGuinness, previously an Irish Republican Army commander, despite having misplaced a near relative, Lord Mountbatten of Burma, to an IRA bomb in 19